my beautiful artist friends, and welcome back to Life Cues Week 26. So this week, I'm working on the flip side of the one I did last week here, and I will put the cover away. And as you all know, I have disassembled my book. And our question this week speaks to the recent events that took place in Charleston, South Carolina. So tragic. It just touches me as an African American woman, just to the core. So today I was watching Obama's eulogy, which if you didn't get a chance to see it, it was unbelievably moving, outstanding. I can't even tell you. So what I'm doing right now, I'm cutting pieces of foam. This stuff is called, it's cork. Sorry, it's not foam, it's cork. Cork Solids by DCWV. And it's just this matte stack I have of different pieces of cork in different colors. So I wanted to use some of this stuff up. So I'm trying to make sky and grass, like hills kind of. So I thought I would use my scallopy scissors to create that. So anyway, in his speech today, he was speaking about, the black church and what that means to African Americans. And so when he was talking about that, he was talking about how the black church is the heart of our people. As African Americans, the black church is the heart of our people. So my question to you is, what is the heart of your people? Whatever race, religion, whatever tribe you belong to, what is the heart of your people that you say are in your, like in your group, in your tribe, in your race, in your culture? What is the heart of your people? So Obama was speaking to the fact that the heart of African American people is the church. And it's not only the obvious, a place of worship. It, for centuries, was the place where slaves would go to hide out. It was a place where slaves would go and be able to worship in freedom without, being punished for worshiping. The Underground Railroad, a lot of the churches helped harbor freed slaves to get north and to find freedom. It's a place where even today, where people are very poor and very hungry, and they will be fed and they will be loved and they will be told that they are important. No matter what statistics say, no matter what they say out there, you are an important person. And it's a place where they welcome everyone, as did this church in Charleston. They even welcome the devil amongst them, which is just so, the kindness of those people to welcome this killer, and he goes in there knowing what he's going to do, knowing he's going to kill these people. How could he sit there the crime is bad enough, but the fact that he sat amongst people that welcomed him in and then got up and killed them, it's just so sad. But Obama's speech was so inspirational and so amazing and so outstanding that if you didn't get a chance to watch it, I really recommend that you Google it, because outstanding. It was just, he spoke of how this was a time for how the grace that the people who's lost their loved ones, how they could find it within them, and it could only be grace that could allow them to forgive him for what he did. Amazing. It's just amazing. Amazing. I don't know that I could have done that. I know that. Especially that soon after. You can see I'm trying to fill in that little spot right there. But I'll worry about that after. So right now I'm trying to make my my obvious background. And I want to kind of demarcate that line, that curved line there, so you can see that it's kind of a hill. So yeah, that speech was incredible. And then I just started thinking, you know, it is the heart of our people, the gospel music. Even though I was born in the United States, but I grew up with American parents in Canada. I mean, gospel music, I've told you guys that before. Gospel music is my heart and soul. It is my church. It moves me like no other. And, you know, I just think that is part of your... I'm using spray adhesive off camera. You know, it is just a part of who you are. And so I thought, you know what? I'd like to know what is the heart of your people, whatever that is. It could also be the church. You know, oops, I don't want that down there yet. Spray adhesive is amazing stuff. I love it. I'm going to put that there. But that was just such a tragedy. And Obama, when he was speaking today and doing his eulogy, I realized in that moment, during that eulogy, this man is not done. Just because his presidency is coming to a close, the end of his rule as president, he has got some civil rights something in him, because his speaking was so moving and it moved everyone there. It was so powerful. It was almost back to the days when he was right before they asked him to run for president, those kind of speeches that he gave that were so amazing. It was like, it is to be watched. You have to watch it. And then he started singing, just randomly started to sing Amazing Grace. It was like shiver, 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 shiver. It was unbelievable. It was so moving. So then it just inspired me to do an art journal page on that. And I wanted to do it on the heart. What is the heart of your people? And yeah, that's what I'm doing. So, okay, I will respray these and poison myself some more. Because everybody is different and what is the heart. And I've been watching a lot of Life Cues videos, and it's so cool just hearing everybody else's interpretations on the questions. And I was listening and I was like, wow, that's a good question. And I realized, oh, you're the one who thought of that question, aren't you? Give myself a little pat on the back, you know. So I found this chapel, which looked so much like a black church, like the typical black church in the southern United States. And so I don't know if it is or not, but it looked like one to me. So I'm going to cut that out and glue that on the page. And then I'll figure out somehow how to cover all that up. But that was just such a tragedy, a tragic. And that young man who did the shooting so young, like, wow, like you wonder how much hatred has been bred into him and others. I mean, he's only, 21 or 22, if I'm not mistaken. And, I liked how Obama said, of course, we want the Confederate flag removed. But at the same time, he said the flag did not commit the murders. But it's just a reminder, just reminder of, and I can't for the life of me understand why that flag is still up there. I just don't get it. I do not get it. So you people that live in the South or Texas and you have the Confederate flag hanging, maybe you can explain it to me. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why you would want that hanging there. Do you know what I mean? For all that it is. Now, I'm taking some text, just actual regular text, and I'm going to cut a tree. Freehand. Make a trunk. It's going to be, oh, wow. You guys aren't going to believe this. Look at the word that I just cut beside right there. Can you see that? It says slaves. Wow. And then plantations. Wow. Wow. I just grabbed this out of a bag over there. Synchronicity is amazing stuff, I tell you. That is just incredible that it should go on this page. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Some things just blow me away sometimes. I'm using these scissors again. Yeah, I know a lot of you probably have these scissors and you put them away, but pull them out. You can use them again. Okay, where's that word slaves? That was cutting. Hope I didn't cut it out. I can't find it. There it is. Okay. I want to make sure that that is noted, that it is there. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm still trying to get rid of that stuff behind. I might just take a little tiny piece of this green and just put it back there and call it a day. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Make it skinny. I had a piece of scrap red cardstock here, and I mounted my church on there just to give it a little bit more stability because it's just really flimsy. So I'm going to put that on and cut it out on top of the cardstock. Just makes it sit nicer, you know, because this is the most important part, is the heart of my people, of African American. And that is so true. But that service was beautiful. It was a real celebration of Pinkman's, I think his name is Celesta Pinkman, the reverend that was one of the 9 that was murdered. Tragic, tragic, tragic. It makes me sad. I can't even, I find it hard to even talk about it because it is like 2015. When is this all going to stop? And I'm not just saying race against African Americans. When is all this hatred for people that are not the same as us? When is it going to stop? Ironically, today is the exact same day that the United States decided to allow same-sex couples to be married anywhere in the United States, which I think is a step in the right direction towards let's not have so much hatred. It doesn't matter what I believe as a person with regards to same-sex or not. I think it's really none of my business what others do. I'm not their judge. And if you were in a relationship with somebody and it was a same-sex, just imagine, like if you decided to move from one state that allowed the marriage to another state that didn't, and then something happened, and then legally all your assets, I mean, it's so much about legalities. And what happens if someone dies and you're not allowed to be in the room? And I just can't even imagine how tragic that would be. So, you know, it's just one step towards being a little bit more liberal and thinking and acceptance. That's the word I'm looking for. More glue. I'm going to be high as a kite by the time I finish this page from spraying all this stuff. But it's a step towards acceptance. Us accepting, everybody accepting each other. We're all different. We don't have the same belief systems. We aren't going to. We have different. Every single person on this planet has a different moral code. Every person has a different set of belief systems. But we can still like each other and we can still get along. Do you know what I mean? We don't have to be hateful. Okay, so I'm going to glue that church there, but I don't want to do it yet because I have a little heart here. So I'm going to put the heart of my people, but I don't know. I might put it over here. The heart of the bloop of my people. And then in honor of the 8 or 9 that were slaughtered, I had these 2 beautiful black angels, and I've never used them. And I want to put them on each end of the church. So I might put those there and then the words down here. So I'm just not sure yet. And I made this heart. It was a chipboard heart. And I just put it on that same red cardstock that was sitting there. And so I made a red heart. And everything I'm going around with, I'm doing it the lazy way, but it works just the same. And it's black soot distress ink, just so everything pops off the page a little bit. There. So I've once again used these Chit Chat words from Tim Holtz. This is probably one of the best buys I've ever had. I cannot believe the amount of words, and I've used this 1,000 times. So I put the blank of my people, and then I've got a really thick blue dot there. So I'm going to raise the heart up a little bit, and it'll be right there, the heart of my people. I'm going to spray the back of this. Once again, more glue. Good thing the window's open. Because I don't recommend you guys do what I'm doing. You should be not doing that. Spacing. And then I'm going to take my little angels and glue them on either side of the church in honor of the people who lost their lives, those 9 people. I might see if I can find the number 9, a metallic number 9 or something, and just put it up there. Because, yes, I love that. Yeah, I really like that. It's perfect placement. Okay, let me go see if I can find a number 9. So here's the final page. I found a 9 brad. I glued it on with a glue gun. And then I used my white Signo gel pen here and went all around the church and everything. And then I made a tag. I just took one of these tags. I trimmed off all the airline postage stuff and just made a white tag and put that this page is dedicated to the 9 people who lost their lives tragically in Charleston. And then I put the date, right today's date. Actually, it should be the 27th of June 27th, 2015. And the heart of my people, the heart of my people is the church, the black church. Because it's a different kind of church than, well, you guys know what I'm talking about. There's my finished page, and I'd be so interested to hear what is the heart of your people. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next week. Bye.